Good morning, class. I'm Fernando Orozco, and today I'm teaching you how to juggle. But before I get to the fun part, I want to show you, as you may have noticed, Jacob passed up around, some of the equipment that we use in soccer. And first, I want to talk about the uniform. This is a Manchester United uniform. It's an English team, and the uniform consists of the jersey, the shorts, and stockings, which are just socks. The jersey, it's really expensive. They usually go for $60 to up to $200, depending if it's signed by a professional player or something. Shorts, they cost what regular shorts cost, $15 up to $50, and socks, what regular socks cost, $15, $20. And secondly, I want to move on to the protection. Soccer's a contact sport. We're always, charging for the ball. We're always going up for a header. We make contact. There's a lot of elbows. People try to sneak in a couple of elbows, get you to hurt you. Some people go as far as, tackling you. They try to break your legs, and it's real serious. Yeah, if you're good enough, that's what they go for. They go for your legs. And, regardless of all that, the only protection that we wear are these little shin guards right here. That's it. That's all we wear, because most of the action happens in the lower body, our legs and whatnot. And thirdly, and probably most importantly, I want to talk about the cleats and the ball. I'm wearing indoor soccer shoes. These are for indoor surfaces. They could be used on concrete as well. But, I also have cleats. I have some cleats right here to show you. These are pretty expensive. These right here are $170. They go up to $400. I'm not spending $400 on any shoe. I use these a lot though, so I'll spend $170. I can afford that. And probably the most important, guys, is the ball. You see me talking about all this fancy equipment, but all you really need, guys, is a ball. Soccer's played everywhere in the world. There's no doubt in my mind that every country has some kid playing soccer in it. And even the poorest kids, they can't afford the jerseys, they can't afford shorts, and sometimes they can't even afford a soccer ball. I remember reading of my favorite soccer player, Pelé. He's old school generation, but he used to play with socks rolled up, guys. Clothing rolled up. He used dirt poor, and he used to roll it up, and he just play with the soccer ball. That's all you need is a soccer ball. But I want to be moving on to why we should juggle. There's three main reasons why I like to juggle. First one being because it improves ball control. In soccer and pretty much in any sport, you want to be able to manipulate the ball. Make it do as you wish, make it do whatever you want, and that's why it improves ball control. Secondly, I want to talk about your balance and your coordination. In juggling, we're shifting our weight onto the other foot every time. That improves your balance and your coordination. And lastly, it's a fun exercise. Soccer is probably the most, popular sport in the world. The reason being because it's easy to play. You don't need anything but a ball. Anything could be as goals. I could set this up and this up, and right there you have a goal. You just make it in there, and that's it. All you need is a ball. And I want to encourage you. I noticed some of you have kids, and it's a good little exercise to teach your kids. I know nowadays more and more kids are spending time inside, indoors with the technology and video games. But this is an old school way of getting them out there, showing them, and I encourage you to do that. But moving on, I want to talk about the technique. You want to have a relaxed body, relaxed torso, get loose. You want to be loose, your knees just a little bent, just slightly. Whenever you make contact with the ball, you want to hit it with the laces. It's recommended, but you don't have to do it. Everybody has their own little way of doing things. And basically, you want to add a little backspin. Backspin just means the ball is spinning back to you in the air. This motion right here. And you want to give it a little tap, something like this. Catch it. You want to use both feet, so use your right foot too. Catch it. And then you can do 10 reps, 30 reps, 50 reps. Once you got the hang of that, you can move on to more challenging stuff. You know, you can catch it with both feet on one try. You can do the other feet. Another try. And, you know, eventually you want to get good enough to where you can just pick it up off the floor. You know, just roll it back to you and start juggling. You know, this is how it looks when you put it all together. You know, I could do this for days. And really, you know, I would rather juggle a ball than run. You know, it's a good little way to get exercise in. But to review, we went over some of the basic equipment that we use in soccer. We went over the technique. We went over how to juggle, you know, and we went over why we should juggle. And I yield the floor for any questions.
Thank you.
Is Manchester United your favorite European club, or is that just what you're around?
I just sat around. I have a lot. I have a favorite club for every tournament.
Yeah, who's
So,
your German one?
the German, it's I have to say Bayern Munich.
Ah, man.
Yeah, I have one for every tournament, so I won't get disappointed if one loses. You know, I can just smile at that. Any more questions?
Any more?
Yeah.
When did you first start playing soccer?
I started playing when I was like around 5. Pretty much, you know, when I first, you know, could walk. All my brothers and sisters played soccer before me, so I learned from them. Just always been around the ball.
You ever played it in school?
Yeah, I'm actually, you know, I'm training every day to, you know, try out for Dynamo in September. Yeah,
Wow.
that would be my dream, you know.
We have some season tickets, bro.
Yeah, man.
Guys, get his autograph now. We can sell it on eBay.
Remember your speech class.
That's right.
It's always been a dream, so, you know, I could use that video later on or something.
Absolutely.
Or just hide it, I don't know.
Any more questions? Let's give Fernando a hand.